Yo, Wagwan, it's that guy. I want to give you guys a quick update on Luka Sabbat. Damn, he's got 1.6 million followers now. Holla back. Make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed. This is Knots Nation. Yes, and we do have Luka Sabbat's Dread review from a couple of years ago here on the channel. We did a few videos. Maybe just what is really happening with him today is he's got a lot of swagger on the ski hills. And I actually like this pose here a lot because it's showing the snow in his dread. This is one thing you got to be pretty mindful about, because when you're out skiing, snowboarding, whatever in the snow, and you get all this snow collecting on your dreads like this and freezing up on your dreads like this, you're letting moisture in there that's not necessarily going to dry out the easiest, especially if you're in climates that are of the alpine like this. So it's honestly better to keep your hair covered when you're out in the snow, so you don't get them frozen locks, you don't get them snowed in locks, because again, it can start mildew and mold if you let it get wet and then stay wet after for hours or days on end, depending on where you are. Who knows? But just keep this in mind when you are snowboarding. Otherwise, it is fun, it is great to experience this, to have frozen dreads, but it's not good to have it. Now, checking out this picture he's rocking now, this hat barely fitting on his head. Hats barely do fit on your head when you have dreads for whatever reasons. These snapbacks definitely hard to come by. His locks here kind of looking like they're hard to see though. Looking at a close-up here, his dreads looking like they've fallen actually quite a bit. They're not standing up on edge anymore, doing their own thing. And do note that he is rocking the free forms. Now his hair color actually reminds me of mine quite a bit. It looks like that his tips are getting a little bit of bleach, not bleach, but like sun bleach, sun kissed side. And do take note of his new growth. There is no interlocking, no twisting, no scalp being showed at all. Everything about these locks is screaming freeform, especially the frizziness going around his hair, the tips not really being blunted. Definitely a fire look that he's got going on here, and it's cool to see his updo that he's got going on for his photos. Now, as a model, using his dreads to create really unique poses is actually one of his trademarks, I would say. And being able to put your hair up and forward does make for quite elaborate pictures compared to his hair just being down with a hat over top. It's actually like a night and day difference in the look. Another photo here showing his hair half updo. It's really cool to see guys that don't put dye in their hair as much as other rappers and shit do. This photo here really showing his locks up close. I like these little frizzy free curls he's got going on the side. A lot of people would be pretty self-conscious about this type of thing on their dreads, and there's really no need to be self-conscious about how your hair looks, especially when you're rocking dreads. A little bit of a hair whip, and doing this hair whip we can actually see the shape of his congos a bit more, but he does seem to like rocking the half updo kind of free form dread bun, because this hairstyle will actually take like 1 minute to achieve, and once you put it up, he lets some of them just fall down naturally and just leaves them like that. And looking at some of his tips here, there's like these curly cues, and these are just stray hairs that were on the end of a blunted tip, and they just end up being curly and they lock up on their own. So pictures like this, we can see actually some debris in his hair. I mean, this is natural. These things do happen when you have dreads. It really does show the length. It shows how some of his dreads get skinny down the shaft, and then they get a little bit thicker. And again here with the updo that he's got rocking quite a bit. So Luka Sabbat definitely wearing the freeform dreads to the fullest, and definitely inspiring a lot of people in the younger generation to get hair like this. So it's always good to big up artists like this that can and will be pushing the freeform movement to younger people, to older people, to the nation in general, because it does go to show that freeform locks are actually pretty acceptable in today's society, and they are definitely an asset in the modeling world. So I definitely appreciate you guys stopping by here on Not Nation Instagram page to check out Luka Sabbat's dreadlock update. They are being quite lavish these days, and the free forms are coming in stronger than ever. So definitely big up Luka. If you see him online anywhere, tell him Not Nation sent you. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next dreadlock update. So until next time, peace out, one love, stay happy and natty, and I'll see you in the next dreadlock update. I'm gone. Adios.
The Nation.